We continue our coverage of the aftermath of Hurricane Dorian this morning. Virginia Beach saw its fair share of pounding rain, wind, and surf from the storm. Although the resort city was spared any significant damage, there are still thousands of people without power this morning. 10 on your side's Marielena Balouris joins us live at the oceanfront with an update on conditions there. Good morning, Lena.
Good morning, Deanna. Yeah, like you mentioned, we really were spared a lot of damage here at the oceanfront. But yesterday, Dorian really brought heavy wind, some really strong rain, and a lot of waves. But there are a few things that the storm did damage. Nothing major, like you said. But we kind of watched yesterday morning. Kiana Patterson was live out here, and we watched this mesh fence that lines the boardwalk railing here just come down, and you can see along the boardwalk it's down in multiple spots. And there's also this coating of sand along the boardwalk that came up because of the wind again, and it is just coating the entire boardwalk. We have seen public works crews out here already this morning. They've been trying to clean that up ahead of the day that, you know, is supposed to be nice. But we do want to show you what yesterday looked like down here at the Virginia Beach oceanfront. As we have mentioned, Dorian brought the heavy rain, it brought wind, it brought waves, all of that sort of stuff to the resort city. It also brought widespread power outages to Virginia Beach. At one point, close to 30,000 people in the resort city were without power. Some of that was here at the oceanfront, but a lot of that was in areas like Pungo and in Stanbridge. Now this morning, that power outage number thankfully is down closer to about 4,000 people. Dominion crews are working hard to get it to zero. And we know a lot of people are going to be cleaning up today. So if you have sandbags, few things what to do with them. If they are dry or you didn't use them, you can reuse them for flood prevention. You could put them in flower gardens, throw away the empty bags in a trash can, but don't put them in sandboxes, don't put them on schoolyards, don't put them on beaches. And now if you have used one that came into contact with floodwaters, also don't dispose of that in a trash can. Now again, we know crews from Dominion are working to fully restore power. We know a lot of people are going to be cleaning up today, and work will continue here at the oceanfront to get that sand off and get that mesh back on the railing. But again, thankfully the oceanfront was mostly spared from the storm. Deanna?
All right, Lena, thank you. Now to a big warning from the city of Virginia Beach. Do not go out and play in the floodwaters from Dorian. Stormwater runoff may contain fecal material associated with bacteria and viruses. Officials say do not allow children or pets to play in it, or they could get sick. If you have to go outside, the health department recommends wearing rubber boots and waterproof gloves. Not everyone listened when told to take shelter during Dorian yesterday afternoon. Beach police handed out tickets to some people breaking the rules at the oceanfront. That's because they were driving their cars onto the boardwalk and parking next to the beach. Police warned this is not only illegal, but is extremely dangerous. Hurricane Dorian brought flooding across the Mermaid City. The usual spots in Norfolk saw significant issues yesterday. Ocean View found itself underwater for hours before and after high tide. This is video from 19th Bay Street off of East Ocean View Avenue. Then along the Hagen-Ghent, some people were canoeing in the street. The good news, the water is receding. Speaking of canoeing, these people also used a canoe to float down the streets in Colonial Place neighborhood of Norfolk. Wavy TV 10 viewer Lindsay Rhodes sent us this video of a group of explorers on the Lafayette River.